everybody say.
Cause Chuck cooked the dough.
You're listening to Lavish Connections Radio.
Teach my son how to peep game. Tell him stay true to himself and don't you ever change. Look me in my eyes, baby boy, you a god. No, we are not lame. Me and your mama don't see eye to eye. Pray it out, change. Tryna find a common ground, son, just for your sake. Tear really hate I hurt you in the worst ways. We still gon' show out, my boy, for your birthday. Work real hard, give it your all and don't you let up. Melanin all in your body, birth to God, ain't no giving up. I'm on the bed for you, just look at my life and how I ended up. Baby boy, just be a better man than I ever did. No matter what you do, just see the world for what it really is. Give your family security, provide for them, love hard, that's it. Provide for them, love hard, that's it. You gon' grow up and be a baller. You gon' grow up and be a baller.
When I was young, I was lucky to make it out of my city alive. Swear I lost plenty of miles and I can't come back, I lost plenty of time. Still good cause I know I was chosen. There ain't no way to be rolling me over. Blunt blowing, I be losing my focus. Ain't nobody tell me that I would feel hopeless till I got a bag. Bro put a stick in my hands and told me to go be a man. I thought he was playing till situations got sticky and stuff started hitting the fan. I swear if I ran, you know how I feel when you dipping and running away from them fans. I ain't what I am, but I'm turning my life to a new day. Surfing, I found me a new wave. Thought life was a game, call it 2K. Since I young and I wanted the ball. Was climbing that ladder when nobody told me that it don't cost nothing to fall. Then I had my young and then somebody told me for better my life and a change. But my baby mama keep finding out ways to try to inflict me with pain. Yeah, I ain't seen my son in about 5 years. Swear I dropped about 505 tears. Trying to find a way to keep my mind clear, cause it's just pain and I won't die here. Sometimes she made me wish I ain't all her. Hey, it's okay cause you gon' be a baller, just like your father. You gon' grow up and be a baller.
us within you or just me. Nobody knows what we're feeling. None of the habits, just hell. I will sit here waiting for a sign. You're way too deep inside my mind. Yeah, I know that I need you this time. The days in between makes me feel like I never lost. It may take enough time to build up, but I know you need more. I still dream about the ways you hold me tight. I still think about the ways you treated me right. Days in between makes me feel like I never lost hope. Tell me, baby, that you need my love. Tell me, baby, if you had enough. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. The reasons why we try. Oh, take my heart and never let it go. You're the only one I need real close. You're the reason why I feel this love. There's nobody in between us. Nobody knows what we're feeling. None of the habits, just hell. Whoa, I will sit here waiting for a sign. You're way too deep inside my mind. Yeah, I know that I need you this time. Days in between makes me feel like I never lost hope. Like I never lost hope. It may take enough time to build up, but I know you need more. I still dream about the ways you hold me tight. I still think about the ways you treated me right. Thinking about the ways, the ways in between makes me feel like I never lost hope. Like I never lost. I just wanna know, can we take it slow? Tell me if it's me that you really need there all alone. I'm just tryna vibe, do it for the hype. Let me know when you realize. Days in between makes me feel like I never lost hope. It may take enough time to take up, but I know you need more. I still dream about, think about the way. I still think about the ways you treated me right. Treated me right. Days in between makes me feel like I never lost hope. Never lost, never lost. Can you show me how to love? Look, I don't know how to accept this love from you. Baby, tell me that it's true. My past is like a war, and I don't wanna fight with you. I'm feeling alright with you. There's something that's so pure about your loving, and abundance is not normal when you're used to nothing. So tell me what you need to. I'ma put my pride down, 'cause babe, I need you all. Can you show me how to love freely? And my heart still hurting, so it's not gonna be easy. I can be the student, 'cause I wanna let you teach me. I need reassurance, baby, tell me that you need me. Oh, it's crazy how I rejected love from you. Baby, I was such a fool. Hey, it's nothing like before. I like to spend my life with you. Want another try with you. Oh, there's something that's so pure about your loving. You gave me your heart, and so when I gave you nothing, oh. So tell me what I gotta do. I'ma put my brain down, 'cause babe, I need you. Can you show me how to love really? I need you my heart still hurting, so it's not gonna be easy. I can be the student, 'cause I wanna let you teach me. Give me reassurance, baby, tell me that you need me. Oh, I'm sorry, sorry. I'm sorry, babe. I need you, babe. Stay, yeah. Can you show me how to love? Show me you. Hey, I need you to show me.
She a nasty, freaky, nasty, oh. Yeah. Young face, thick waist, she gotta show me ID. Rats in the valley, got you calling me daddy. Got my bowling alley, poison like ivy, dehydrated with ivy. It's juice, bitch, let's get that, yeah. Young face, thick waist, she gotta show me ID. The truth be hidden like the ranch in the valley. Just like my kids, I got you calling me daddy. I'm trying to eat it, got my bowling alley. Your body toxic, girl, you poison like ivy. These niggas thirsty, dehydrated with ivies. Booty like a button and the label say try me. Like KFC, that macaroni's a side piece. Drizzle caramel on your chocolate, I'ma call you a Twix. Water bill sky high from the way that you drip. Open up them legs and let me kiss on them lips. She a bed wetter, wake up covered in piss. But throw it back like it's Thursday. Blowing out your back like it's your birthday. Ay, I'm trying to smash it on the first day. I'm wine punch, man, I'm trying to surf waves. Unwrap your garments, you can call it a gift. To sum it up, I think you're getting the gist. Put that pussy on my tongue and make me talk with a lisp. Break off your back and make you walk with a limp. I make a nasty homeless man in a tent. I make you beat it till your arm in a splint. You a diamond, you a jewel like a gem. You worth the weight like new equipment and gems. Young face, thick waist, you gotta show me your ID. The truth be hidden like the ranch in the valley. Just like my kids, I got you calling me daddy. I'm trying to eat it, got my bowling alley. Your body toxic, girl, you poison like ivy. These niggas thirsty, dehydrated with ivies. Booty like a button and the label say try me. Like KFC, that macaroni's a side piece. No Ninja Turtle got you oozing. Pussy so good, I let you move in. Shawty riding smooth like a new Benz. Keep it 100 like a blue band. Keep it 100 like you Benjamin Franklin. Start acting up and I'ma give you a spanking. Gon' shoot my shot like I know what you drinking. Look at the clock, cause it's time to get naked. Get naked, it's time to get naked. Got mixed emotions from the way that you shake it. Especially when you drop it down and move it slow like the Matrix. Go snatch your soul and you can call me amazing. Slow it down, speed it up. Going down, eat it up. Michael Jackson, beat it up. You're what I'm craving, yeah, I need to fuck. Need to fuck. Yeah, I need you. Yeah. You got a young face, big way. I just wanna see how you take it. Yeah. Ooh.
I love you, Dior.
Will you be the one to love me when I'm down and out? Ignore the hate and drown it out. And promise you won't do me foul. You'll get all my love. Here's my heart, don't break it now. Promise you gon' stay around. Let me be that one that holds you down. Baby, let me hold 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 you down. Like you resisting the rest, baby, can I hold you down? Girl, I don't care if you think he gon' come around. Pull in your head while I'm deep and it's going down. I cock it back and you bustin' a couple rounds. Baby, we ain't gotta play no games. I'ma be the same. Stay $100 bills and keep the change. You got that wild cat, swear to God it can't be tamed. I know me and you is wrong, but I don't know how to feel this change. Yeah. You don't gotta love, you ain't got nothing left to give. You got me open, I was wishing I was hoping for ya. God must have granted my wish. Hope you try to trust, cause I ain't got nothing to hide or hid. I hope you know this, that I'm really in this love boat with you. Captain, I'm rowing your ship. Will you be the one to love me when I'm down and out? Ignore the hate and drown it out. And promise you won't do me foul. You'll get all my love. Here's my heart, don't break it now. Promise you gon' stay around. Let me be that one that holds you down. Baby, let me hold you down.
Christ in you, the hope of glory. In you, the hope of glory. Christ in you, let your light shine. Let your light shine. Jesus, the light of the world. Christ in you, the hope of glory. In you, Christ in you, let your light shine. Jesus, the light of the world. Oh, Christ in you, the hope of glory. In you, Christ in you, let your light shine. Jesus, the light of the world. This the light. I'm gonna let it shine. This the light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This the light. I got them all in my heart and in my soul. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh. Come on, soprano. Shine. Let. Come on now, toes, join in with them. Yeah. Come on, tenors. Let it shine. Light it up. Let your holy light. Let it shine.
For Jesus, I'm blinging for Christ, but not with my jewelry, instead with my life. I blaze in His glory, I'm shining my light, destroying all darkness so we can have sight. On top of the hill, the city now shines, and I'm sitting still cause Jesus is mine. On time with the swiftness, He lights up my heart. Right after forgiveness and Him of this world. Restart with the remix, my life in His hands. The light that is shining is cause He got hands. Covers His prescriptions, the light that can shine. This is my life from Him, that is mine.
Come on. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. And whosoever shall believe in Him shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life. Come on. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Come on. Jesus, come on. Sing. He's the light of the world. He's the light of the world. Jesus, the light of the world. Yes, He is. The light of the world. Light it up, light it up. 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 Shine, baby. Shine, baby. Hey! I'm gonna let it. My light. Yes, I am. He's been good to me. I cannot tell it all. My light. Oh, yeah. My light. Jesus. My light. He's been good to me. Yes, He has. I'm gonna let it. My light. Ooh.
bring some gospel in.
Oh yeah, gospel for a Sunday fun
Yeah.
day.
You know, that was Bishop Kiefer Bradshaw out of North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
And MCMD, Dr. Wright, Genesis. She goes by MC Genesis, rapping on the feature. So we had to bring a little bit of gospel, and it is Sunday.
Yeah.
It is Sunday. Loved hearing some new music by the Isaac Sisters.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
Awesome
We play a lot of music on our show from all over, but we never really get a chance to get some of our Texas folks up in here.
Yeah.
So Texas got to represent, and I can't think of anybody better to represent Texas than the Isaac Sisters.
Telling you, these girls go hard in the paint.
They go hard in the paint. Very super duper talented. Remind me of a Destiny Child.
Yeah.
That's who they remind me of. I remember when Destiny Child was up and coming and getting started out. They remind me of them. And I was going on YouTube and listening to some of their watching some of their videos. Man, I mean, their look, their style, their vibe, they are hot. They are good and grown now.
Yeah.
So shout out to her management, Gerald Isaac. You done a heck of a job.
Man,
and I'm
real.
looking forward to seeing more from them. So how you doing, LoKey?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. Shout out to all the Libras, Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, everybody that's got a birthday between now and Christmas and the holidays. So.
I mean, it has been a celebratory month because we went down to North Carolina. So, we kind of missed you guys last week because of the busy week.
Yeah.
I was in North Carolina celebrating the Fellowship 1 to the Power of 3's, not just their anniversary, but their building dedication. They got a new building down there in Hickory, North Carolina.
Wow.
So I went down there to celebrate and get my music on and just kind of interact and fellowship with them. And then you went to see Wu-Tang, right?
Wu-Tang, Nas, Busta Rhymes. It was a great show. Yeah.
We should have hit up our boy Red because that's his camp.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna say nothing.
But you know what? I kind of found. You know what? I kind of found that last minute. I found that like late Thursday night that they were coming.
Yeah.
So I was kind of out of the loop until then, until somebody mentioned it. So yeah.
So I got a chance to visit, and the reason I say that September has been such a busy month is because I got to visit my mother. It's her 77th birthday. She's on the cusp, of Virgo and Libra. She's the 21st of September, so she's towards the end, coming into, the latter part of the month. We got my dad's birthday was September 9th. I got to see him. My sister's birthday was, I think, the 25th.
Oh.
And her anniversary, her wedding anniversary. Dora.
I was going to say, our very own Dora.
God's gift.
Shout out to you.
Who actually showed up in North Carolina.
For real?
Yes, she did.
Oh, okay.
She came and hung out with us, and it was amazing to see her. I miss her face. She's so talented. And what I didn't tell you, if you guys ever get a chance to go over to the Fellowship 1.3 page, one of the songs we sang, Dora, a.k.a. God's Gift, did spoken word.
Oh, really?
She surprised us with spoken word. She tore it up. She's amazing like that. She's an amazing radio personality, but she is so gifted with her poetry and her writing. So we were blessed with that. And then, just so many, like I said, birthdays and celebrations going on in September, coming into October. Get ready to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Next week, my baby girl, who's going to be 20, Lord Jesus.
Which one is this one?
Oh, my baby, Lulu.
Okay.
She's going to be 20, my college baby. She
What day?
is October 18th.
Oh, okay.
So she's coming up, and, it's been a great celebratory, span of time. So shout out to all you birthdays out there.
Yeah.
And if we missed you, let us know what's up. Let us know when it's your birthday. We can shout you out.
You know what? You know what? And you might think I'm crazy. I hope we get a winner this year. I'm tired of these hot summers. I a native Texan. I'm born and raised here. I'm tired of these hot long summers because it was too hot.
It was miserable.
Couldn't even cut your own grass. It was brown. So, I mean, yeah.
It was just fall. You didn't have to cut it.
Yeah.
It wasn't growing.
Yeah.
It was burnt.
Yeah.
But it was so hot, y'all, and it was just like, I don't know. It made you want to move in slow motion. Just like you felt the burden, the heat on your back and your neck and your head, and it just was hot. We really went through a drought. I mean, I could count on one hand how many times we had rain.
probably what,
Maybe
3-4 times?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that was about it. That was about it.
That's it. So
Oh, man.
I'm glad that it's a little cooler and comfortable. I know North Carolina was nice and cool. The leaves are starting to change.
Yeah.
Went down Virginia to see my mom. You know,
Yeah.
we drove down and drove back to North Carolina. It was beautiful weather. So, and you know, speaking of weather, prayers are going out to those hurricane victims, Hurricane Ian victims in Florida and South Carolina. Some other places have been hit as well. But we're just praying for everybody.
The whole Atlantic coast.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's that was a toughie. I think they said they hadn't had a storm like that ever of that category.
Yeah.
I just, you know, praying for everybody, you know, it just lets you know we as minuscule little human beings control nothing.
Yeah.
We have no control over
anything.
anything. And that will remind you of just how small we are compared to the universe and nature and, you know, so on and so forth. It's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. So with that being said, definitely shout out to them. I know Eson was telling us about some FEMA opportunities to go down. Anybody that wants to go help out and with this, you know, support of getting everybody back on track.
And I think he said he was going to shoot a link out.
He will.
Okay.
And if that comes, then I'll let everybody know. But you could probably Google it. The people that are willing and able to go down to these hard-hit areas, definitely you want to take a look at the FEMA website and see how you can contribute, and even in the physical. So, you know, so I saw my boy Bridge.
Yeah, Bridge is going to be joining us in the chat. We got some discussions.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Before you go any further, I
Okay.
just wanted to say, I see you, Bridge. I see you all up in the chat. It's good to see you. So that is a shout out to Hip Hop Period.
Yeah.
And also that, you know, we're looking forward to the special guest that he's going to be presenting today, along with his nuggets of information. I know we got some new stuff going on out here. Still a lot of violence. And we lost Coolio.
Yeah. Oh, man, rest in peace to Coolio.
And that was a biggie.
Yeah.
That was a big loss.
I remember Gangsta's Paradise when that first hit. You know,
he won a Grammy on that, didn't he?
That one, I believe he won one off of Fantastic Voyage. You know, Coolio had some hits.
Yeah, he was a true pioneer of his time.
Passed away at 59, very young.
Very young.
Yeah. Condolences going out to the family.
Yeah. So what else is going on in hip hop news and in the industry news? Anything?
So with that being said, with the PNB Rock, they found the fourth suspect in that murder. So it's still prayers going out to his family. I mean, it's just 2022 for hip hop now is becoming. I've never seen this many.
Yeah, I see a pattern.
A domino effect of just rappers just falling left and right, you know. So it just
Well, not just 2022.
Well,
I mean,
it has
you going
been.
back. I mean, we lost DMX. You know, we lost Black Rob. We lost so many people. We're losing. Not just hip hop,
but I'm referring to as far as like gun violence. Yeah.
Because I know that who was it that got beat up? Zero.
Oh.
Zero got beat up a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a little over a month. Yeah.
What was up with that camp? Who were you saying was responsible for that? Because I didn't believe it when I think you told me, Robbie. Trade the Truth. And that's my people's right there.
Yeah,
so
you know, that's stemming off of an old beef that happened 15 years ago. So So
I hate to see that, especially with a colleague against colleague.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know what happened with that, but you know, our prayers are out that he's okay and that they squash whatever the beef is, you know, and get to moving with setting the example. Because some of these rappers are older.
Yeah.
Y'all the ones that pioneered. Y'all started the trend. You can't show that type of behavior as examples to the up and coming.
And check this out. Speaking of that, about a week ago, DJ Academics, and it's still floating in the air. But DJ Academics, he made a statement. about old hip hop heads being dusty. So we're gonna touch on that later. But what I want to say is, you know, because of the old hip hop heads, we wouldn't be having a platform like this. Because of people got to understand, hip hop. A lot of businesses, a lot of different entities were built off of hip hop.
The whole culture.
Yes.
And it's not just the culture of music.
Yes.
Clothing, entrepreneurship. You know, just so much, the arts. But what I think is sad is you never ever put down your the ancestors, the ones that came up with whatever they've come up with, because there's no such thing as dusty, number one, because hip hop is still new in some ways, in that the jury's still on whether people have faded out or gotten older. Like, we thought that it was a trend when it came out.
Yeah, they thought,
and they kept going and going. So, you know, this is like first generation hip hop people, and they still getting it. I mean, Jay-Z's still going to sell at a concert.
Yeah.
Nas is still going to sell at a concert. Busta, all them West Coast, they're going to sell at a concert. So you can't. I don't understand. I've never understood when other artists call other artists dusty or what have you, because there's no such thing. You know, music is timeless. Sade could come out with a song right now and sell out. You know, sell millions and sell out the arena.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it does not, it doesn't fade out. And in addition, it begins to recycle. People use them same beats. They sampling them the same music that they saying is dusty. They using them same beats. One of my friends was playing, my girl Coco was playing some music in the car, and I think it was Chris Brown or somebody. And I was like, I know this song. And a lot of the songs I was hearing, not just with Chris Brown, but that whole different group in that, you know, age range, was, you know, the songs they were writing was to songs that was already here.
Yeah.
So I just have never gotten that. Who gonna go around and who would call Uncle Snoop dusty? like I'm confused about the disrespect, and why are you comfortable with that disrespect?
Yeah,
How are you comfortable saying what you said out your mouth instead of paying allegiance? Yeah. Like, you need to put your hand on the chest and be like, I pledge allegiance to all the hip hop artists who paved the way for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Even R&B. You know, R&B doesn't get the credit it deserves. Earlier today, when I was up on my way up here, guess who I was playing? And I was playing some Jody Watley.
Yes, I love. And honey, you can go deeper with Shalimar.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was with Shalimar, with your boy, and with
Jody Watley.
Yeah, Jody Watley. I listened to a lot of her when I was up in college, in my college days, Virginia Tech and Norfolk State. I used to listen to Jody all the time. I mean, she just, like, I would start my day going to class. Like, I listened to her knowing I had to walk across that drill field and forever how many miles it was.
Yeah.
I was, you know, listening to some Jody. She was all that.
Yeah.
So there's some greatness out there, y'all. So don't sleep. And then what I love about these artists that we say are dusty, man, they'll wipe that dust off and bust out with something and change the whole game. Still. Like, remember when Snoop did that? He came out with, he started using that little wire thing. Was it sexual seduction or something?
Oh, yeah.
Changed the whole game.
The auto-tune. Yeah.
Now everybody is using auto-tune. When he brought that back, I remember Zapp was using it. He brought that back, and they was like, this boy is singing.
Yeah.
Then he changed his name. Then he showed, hey, I don't only rap, I can sing. And I just always gonna have that swag.
That's the thing. You got to keep reinventing yourself.
Yeah,
but
really,
a lot of people say,
if you're gifted, you don't even have to reinvent yourself. You just do what you do, and it just sets a precedent. You know what I mean? You just keep being the prototype. You know, so.
But we're gonna have some good conversation later on today after we play some of these tunes by some who we got.
Well, before we even go to let's do a couple of shout outs, and then I guess if we could maybe cue up the songs of the guests that we have that's coming on in a little bit. We'll cue up those songs. Then we do these shout outs. While we're playing the songs for that gentleman, we'll get him on the, we'll pull him up on the phone and bust it up with him. Joe Eid is his name. So, but without further ado, I do want to do some shout outs. Hip Hop Period. Kawanda Miller, who's been sharing our stuff, and she's just, man, she's amazing in so many ways with promotions and heavily into the community politics and things like that. So she puts together a lot of shows. She's a hard hitter. So shout out to Kwanda Miller, and we do share a birthday, by the way. So
wow.
She must be special. Shout out to our brother, the Genius, and Untapped Unlimited Radio, which you see behind us. That is our brother station. We love Genius. We love the station, and we're in complete support of Untapped Unlimited Radio. A lot of the artists that we even feature, even now, Untapped has put on in their top 10 countdown format. So shout out to them. Shout out to ATX Soul Radio. Steve Savage is one of my mentors, and his radio station is doing great. Shout out to Red from Bang Out Music, Black Diamond Events and Envision, my girl Tracy, ATX MC Lil Mike, Coco Color. Coco has been shouting us out. She told me it's an MUA, makeup artist. She's professional, and she's got some great YouTube lives that she does. So and Facebook lives that you have to check it out if you want to really know. Some of you folks are trying to get into your stylist and how to get that makeup right and tight. Definitely you want to check her out. Definitely a shout out to KAZI, to Marion Nickerson. That's my mentor as well. I love you. Constance, Sky's Kitchen, and Not Just Tea. Of course, Robbie Swervin, the American Federation of Musicians, Chapter 433, here in Austin. That's our union, our musicians union. You guys better start getting them unions and getting that pension together. Get that pension together and fair wages. So just because you're doing this genre does not mean that you should not be involved with your future in music and getting the supports and protections that you need, fair protections, okay? HAM, Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. We just had HAM Day this past week, and where they have more than 100 musicians at the same time performing. That Health Alliance for Austin Musicians is healthcare. Mm-hmm. It's a grant for healthcare for working musicians, and that's not just musicians, DJs, anybody's in the music field. So definitely, if you don't have, insurance or what have you, and you are in the arts, you may want to check out HAM. They'll have open enrollment soon. It's HAAM, Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. Artist Zaza Land Clover, DJ Cutter, Flavor Junkie, Certified. We just seen a nice video that's about to drop with Robbie Swerve, and Certified is in that. It's out. It has dropped. Where can it's on all platforms. What's it called? Do It For Fun. So check it out. It's Robbie Swerve, and you see Certified all up and through the video. And shout out to Shaquita as well. Savage out of Pittsburgh, who came through, and we got to see him and enjoy his visit here. Shout out to him. He's in your new video, so that's up and coming. Young Zeus, Lady Shacklin, who we enjoyed the interview with her a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Definitely to my boy Eson, Cargio, J. Mill, Young Bryce, Eric out of Virginia. I cannot remember the name of his camp, but he had some great new music that we played last week, and I'm hoping to play some more of his music. And definitely, again, shout out to God's Gift. So far on this show, we of course got to play the Isaac Sisters today. Been playing LaDahlia. I love LaDahlia. I love her. So hopefully we'll get her in it towards the end on our next 15 Minutes of Fire. Motivation, which the one song I liked, As You Should, where he features his cousin King Grind and Jada Kiss, my husband. Black Goose, Swooty Mac. That's the Cincinnati camp. Eric's Artist again. Swerving, Cargio, Young Zeus, Shacklin, Larry Love out of Pittsburgh, right? And then we had production beats, Juvie Catcher beats, A29, Are You Mad beats, Platinum beats, and Beats by Jeff. So shout out to all of those folks for doing your thing. We do represent the indie artists. You guys, I know that Facebook has been doing a lot of blocking on our music. I'm not sure why, because we do have the rights to play the music and exclusive permission, but you can catch us on YouTube. So if you subscribe to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and our Facebook, you can catch what we're doing, our broadcasts.
And also shout out to Jay Kales.
Oh,
yeah, he celebrated he celebrated a birthday today. So I didn't want to forget that.
Thank you. High five to ya. Happy birthday.
All these Libras.
Now, we call him Mr. Panty Dropper. I don't know if you know about that, Robbie.
Yeah.
But when I first moved here, he's one of the reasons I even came to Texas. That's a long story, but he's one of the reasons musically I came here. And he was being signed with a major label, and my girl band, Saki, Sister Music Rocks, came in and played behind him while he did a concert. And that was his nickname because anytime J. Kell sings, and we're going to play some of his music eventually too. Anytime J. Kell sings, the women would just throw their underwear on the stage. We was just like, I mean, well, what do we do? I mean, they just big ones, little ones in between, different colors, holy ones. They just was on the stage, all around them.
But you gotta see him perform live though. His live performances be like stellar.
Yeah, they're off the chain. I remember we won the R&B challenge for the Urban Music Fest that one year. We got to open for Maze, and we played behind behind J. Kell's, and he did a what's that song by y'all Houston folk?
June 27th.
Emotion make you cry sometimes.
Oh! I said June 27th.
He said June 27th.
You
That's a date.
Yeah, no, that's some DJ Screw.
Oh, okay, DJ
Yeah,
Screw. Well,
yeah.
we're talking R&B because we're singing on stage, and we're not. But you're a DJ, so I get it.
Yeah.
But we did. What's H-Town? That was kind of thinking the name of
The R&B group.
Yeah.
H-Town.
So he did that as one of the songs.
Did a cover.
Ooh, child. I mean, he does his own originals, but when he did that thing, he hit that high note. Y'all check it out if you ever get a chance.
Okay.
On YouTube, he
Shout out
hit
to
this
my
high
aunt.
note. And the lady went, and he just went and sung this high note, and the people was just melting. So, J. Kells, I love you, and I hope you enjoyed your birthday, and I hope to get some of your music played.
Oh, shout out to my Aunt Ida. She's tuning in.
Hey, Aunt Ida. I see her. Oh,
Aunt
yeah.
Ida Sanders. Yeah, she's tuned in right now. So, yeah, we
Good
yeah.
to see you. Yes, right here in the ATX. So it's good to see everybody. Was there anything you wanted to hit before we maybe queue up our feature interviewee today, Joe Eid? Do you want to say anything else? And then what I can do is I can have Robbie play his music while we get him on the phone to chop it up in an interview.
No, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
I mean, he getting older and. Got a little gray going on in the beard, looking distinguished, what I mean? he got his birthday coming, I mean? So, I mean, what I'm saying? He's like, I'm good. Yeah. I'm like Isaac Hayes. I'm like, you going into the OG. You transitioning to the OG. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm still a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up.
Now he be whispering. Yeah, my name is DJ LoKey. You be like, wait a minute, DJ LoKey, your voice is low. Speak up. It is a low key. Speak up. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm excited for you. You're aging nicely. Hey, I see my girl Tracy. I had already shouted her out with Envision and Black Diamond Events of Houston. And that she's an amazing in the media area too, not just management and promotion.
Okay.
She's got some things coming up. I'm hoping to be able to do some things with Tracy. Hey, girl, meow. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to doing some things with her on the radio. We've got some ideas.
Okay.
So just stay tuned. I'm just saying, we trying to take it by. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm ready for it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in.
I'm ready.
So, Robbie gonna cue that up, get that going, and let me get my homeboy on the line. We're waiting for it to play. Bridge for ignorance.
I said, baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. Yeah, my eyes were low. Pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Peeping designer, she digging my clothes. Baby, we out of control. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. My eyes were low. Pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Supermodels, say digging my clothes. I'ma take them home. Panamera with views panoramic. Put out the sunroof, the feeling dynamic. Throwing bands at the sky, feeling lavish. Down my spot from Caesar's Palace. Feeling the vibe, I'm stuck in your mind. My head in your throat for a ride. ride. Throw that ass back to my side. Love a drug, don't overdose my pride. Is it one night or for life? I know better, that's a lie. On to the next, my flex on my track. Always rising with the times. Crystals and diamonds I'm buying, they blinding. Eventful will climb inside, wave will be shining. VV's for my lady, she don't switch up daily. Just want to go with me, not talking Tom Brady. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. Yeah, my eyes were low. Pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Deep in designer, she digging my clothes. Baby, we out of control. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. My eyes were low. Pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Supermodels, they digging my clothes. I'ma take them home. For sure, pulling up in the Hellcat in the city, she slid just to give me the dope. Next day I might just pull up in the Bentley, I swear I'll be doing the most. My diamonds hitting, my swagger is tripping, get blinded if you get too close. Let's make a toast, really I'm here just to brag in the boast. Oh that's your yeah, she see me, she froze, but really my nigga, she see me, she chose. I knew at that moment she's ready to go. Nigga, it's over, she ain't coming back. She left cause you broke and she like how I stroke. She seen all this money, she ain't coming home. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. Yeah, my eyes were low. Pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Deep in designer, she digging my clothes. Baby, we out of control. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. My eyes were low. Pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Supermodels, they digging my clothes. I'ma take them home. See that big smile, nice style with fire conversation. Mine is worthwhile, so versatile. God's finest, true creation. This ain't you, dang, I'm missing you, man. Got those curves to match your temple. It wasn't accidental. Got the nerve to call out people if they try to change your mental. I'm feeling you, man, I'm feeling you, dang. Beauty queen, you're a goddess, flawless, to be honest, conscious, all of my progress. Man, can't take you away, just want you here for the day, just want your neck that I taste. Oh, colorful when outside the sky's gray, wonderful with all that foreplay, comfortable want you always. In my place Monday through Sunday, elegant, intelligent, so relevant, catching my energy and element, development of my conscious and your subconscious, becoming one so feelings can be delicate, love for each other getting so evident, gotta take the noise out the room, the elephants, a resident of my mind, so when you're mad just remember, I will always think you are eloquent. Big smile, nice style with fire conversation, mine is worthwhile, so versatile, God's finest, true creation. This ain't you, dang, I'm missing you, man. Got those curves to match your temple. It wasn't accidental. Got the nerve to call out people if they try to change your mental. I'm feeling you, man, I'm feeling you, dang.
All right, y'all, you just heard Mr. EID. We're about to interview him. I'm excited to have him on the show. I got him and Bridge from Hip Hop Period on the line. What's up, y'all?
What's up? How y'all doing tonight?
Well, we're doing good. We're doing good. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate appreciate it. Thank you for playing my music and having me. And Britt, shout out to you too, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry I called you Tim Eid, but it's Joe.
Joe
Eid.
Eid.
I think I was thinking of Tim Reed. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's good to have you on this show. I am excited to have you. And your stuff is sounding real good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
We know so. We know so.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. That last song y'all heard, it's called Doyen. I'm actually releasing a music video for it soon. So
Okay.
be on the lookout.
Awesome. We can't wait. You got to keep us posted so we can definitely, keep up with it and let everybody know when it drops. What's up with you, Bridge?
I can't call it. I'm just excited and glad to be here. Peace and blessings to all of y'all down there in Austin, Texas.
Yes, sir.
What's good, LoKey? Happy birthday, OG.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, that's next week, early. But
He getting started early, Bridge.
Yeah, well, when you got this many graces as we do,
yeah.
it's more than one day to celebrate.
You ain't lying. Oh, we celebrating wisdom.
So it's serious then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got Bridge. What's that, Bridge?
I'm excited with you guys. We bringing diversity to the platform.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You hit. I'm listening to the first 15 minutes of Fire. Then you wound it down with the gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah. We.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we come back with Joe, which I'm gonna let him tell you who he is and all that. Like he's an amazing dude and come from a different perspective. I didn't want to keep bringing the same lane to the table. So
Okay.
we had to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we know how you do. We know how the hip hop period folk do.
Yeah.
Y'all keep us, on our toes, and that's what we love about you, and that's why it's so great to have you as a contributor on LCR here at Lavish Connections Radio. So we definitely want to welcome Joe Eid.
Joe
EID.
There you go. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect enunciation, perfect everything. I
I
appreciate
practiced.
Yeah. Hey, Joe. Let me real quick. Do people always get that name? Do they easily mistake that for Joel and Bede and stuff like that? Because
Hey,
it's
I wish I was that tall. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, for real.
The weirdest thing I get is Eid. So Joe Eid.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Okay.
the weirdest thing. But other than that, there's no real problems. Joe's pretty easy, so
Yeah.
thankfully it's been pretty simple.
I just thought I should ask, but
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Where did you? Is that your name?
So my real name is Joseph. So in a professional setting, I'm always Joseph Eid. And with the music, I didn't want to veer off too much, so I
Yeah.
just made it Joe.
Oh.
And just running.
It has a ring to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, and you know what? I always say this: the artists that usually use their government names be some of the best artists in the world, most talented. You know what I mean? Like your Kendrick Lamar's, your J. Cole's, people like that in that range.
Hey, I'm just trying to be myself, but they're two of my biggest inspirations. So for you to even say their names in a sentence with me, whether it's legal names or anything,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
What's your story, Joe? What's your story?
My story. So Dayton, Northeast Dayton. That's where I'm from.
Dayton, Ohio. We was just talking about the Steelers. You was kind of ratting on me a little bit, but I said be patient with our new quarterback.
I'm a huge Bengals fan. Who dey?
Oh Lord.
But yeah, no, I'm from Dayton.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't grow up in the humblest of beginnings, but my parents worked really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And most of my childhood, from the time I was 7 or 8 to the time I moved out of my parents' house, we lived in Beaver Creek, Ohio, which is a suburb of Dayton. So I've seen life in the aspects of a rich kid going to school. I've seen life in the aspects of being in a duplex and seeing some of the stuff that could happen on a street.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely have developed my perspectives and storytelling and a lot of the things that I do in my daily life as a result of that.
Okay.
How'd you get started?
With music,
Mm-hmm. Oh, is there more?
So,
Is there more? You said with
man.
music question mark, so that's
So,
loaded.
to be honest with you, I played the tuba in band.
Nice.
The tuba was taller than me.
Oh, yeah.
I played the tuba. And I did choir, church choir when I was little. But the thing that really made me get into hip hop, to be dead honest with you, was I used to run track in high school and play basketball. And I did band and choir, whatever. I kind of dropped everything off to focus on track my sophomore year because I was really good at the 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash.
Okay, sprinting.
Yeah, and then eventually it was just a way for me to vent with poetry, and then it turned into me making music.
Nice.
And then it kind of just took off my senior year of high school. I sold mixtapes and it went crazy. But when I went into college, I really sat back and said, you know what, I'm wanting to fund this by myself.
Go ahead.
I really want to find a way to fund this by myself. So I took a break. I got my college education. Near the end of college, I entered a freestyle battle competition.
Oh, okay.
This on Power 107.5.
Nice.
I won the competition, and then after that, it was kind of like, all right, it's time. So we just started making music again. I connected with a recording studio in Cincinnati called Timeless Recording Studio. Shout out to Mama Amy Evans. Shout out to X. He owns the studio. Shout out to my sound engineer, your girl's favorite. Connected with him, and the rest is kind of like just kept it running ever since.
Oh, wow.
It seems like, you know, even being so young, from hearing what you're saying, you had a confidence about you, which brings us back to him using his name, how you said those are the greats.
Right.
But you had also and have an entrepreneurial spirit. You know, you got into the business. You didn't just say, oh, you know, I'm hard. I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to get put on. You began to make business strategic moves, selling mixtapes, doing the works that you were doing to network and doing the actual craft. That's a business. Those are business moves.
For real.
Oh yeah, and it's turned into events now. Like we've hosted several yacht parties, Halloween parties, concerts, music festivals, all sorts of stuff. Okay. So we're trying to use events as a way to grow our music platform, play all our music at the events, brand everything that we do, and just keep the music aspect of it the main focus, but build off of it for sure.
How'd you hook up with Bridge?
Oh man, so Bridge, I was lucky to meet him at a plug-in play at Timeless Recording Studios.
Nice.
And ever since I connected with him, he came to an album release party of mine, and I bought him dinner a few times, and we've always had awesome conversations. I bought him a drink the last time we had dinner. He actually bought us dinner that time. But general though, we've connected, and he's been nothing but great. So
well,
really
Bridge has an ear.
Yeah,
so what he stamps that's it. It's truth. It's fact. Yeah. You know, it's legitimate. It's substantive. So I mean, obviously, you know, you've got some gifts and some talents, and he has an eye for seeing things that nobody else sees. Yeah. So it's really great. I love, you know, that he brought you to the show. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and just, you know, we like to watch the journey.
Yeah, for real. So I feel like, you know, with his story, and I know this is about Joe, but his story is almost similar to mine. I did that same thing. I dropped choir, and I was playing basketball on track, and I just stuck with the track and field. Yeah. But I never really had aspirations for the music until after high school. I had to get rid of all the other distractions and focus on what I love, because it's almost the same thing.
And I think that's interesting, because even though I'm a female, that was me too. I played basketball, point guard. I ran track, mid-distance, 800, open 400, mile and 2 mile relay. And then I played in the orchestra, the flute. And then later in college, I got into like the pep bands and Morehouse Marching Band and stuff. But I kept with that music, you know. And I think it's funny because all of us are mentioning the same sports, the same, interesting conglomeration of different arts all in one that's made us who we are. But I think it has to do with when you run track, because you guys kind of focused in on your track part of it, it is an individual sport. And you are running against yourself. You're running against your time. You're building and building and building to make yourself better and better and better. And with that comes a sort of, push and motivation, self-motivation that other people don't have. And you seems to me like you kind of, even with you, LoKey, you applied it to your arts, your craft, that same push, that same, I'm going to, get this done and meet certain objectives and goals. So I think that's pretty awesome, and it seems like you're multi-gifted,
Yeah, thank you. I mean,
can I tell you what Bob, the common denominator for all of this is, though, Robyn?
What's that?
Because we don't have time, but I didn't play in the band, but the rest of my story is the same. I play sports and all that. But our love for music is the common bond. It's the reason we're all here.
Yeah.
Regardless of age, whatever, it's the love of the music.
It is exactly. You hit it on the head. So Joe, what is it? What do you see for you? What do you want to see for you?
When it comes to music, or just myself?
Either way, you can answer with from both perspectives.
When it comes to music, I'm not stopping anytime soon. I have a whole new project that I'm planning on working on with promo. I literally have music videos from my last project that I still haven't dropped yet. I have camera people now starting to follow around my team, and I shout out to Brandon Shows,
nice.
Najee Fargon, Lone Seven, Anderson Wen, Deuces. We have a whole camera team following us around now for the most part, and we're trying to get everything going so people know about us on the daily, so they can relate to us, so people can hear the music, and consistently hearing content. So content creation, that's something that's huge to me, that's going to keep on coming and going and keep on coming and going. I think when it comes to goals with the music is to keep on expanding my brand. I'm not the type of person that's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be the #1 artist in the world one day. No, I'm just trying to be myself.
That's right.
I'm going to build. I'm going to keep on building, both organically and through interviews out of state, through concerts out of state, through open mics out of state. I'm lucky enough to have a job where I travel a lot, so it helps me because I get paid by my job, and I'm still working on the music. And the way I take it is I'm full time at both. Like people, they look at something like, oh, I need to focus full time on music. Oh, I need to focus full time on this. No, I don't sleep much. I do both. That's why I tell everybody.
Yeah, there's a richness, a true richness in what you said. And what I mean by that organically is nowadays people want that microwave result. They want it immediate. And nowadays they feel like there's got to be a gimmick or some sort of quick fix to get where they have to get. And a lot of that comes from fear. People want to, I want to hurry up and get put on here, and I'm going to sign here, and they're moving real fast. And they're just trying to jump on board to different things, where you are doing it. I say it's the old school way.
Pacing yourself.
But it's legitimate. That's, again, when you know what you can do and what you're made of and who you are, and you're taking your time to do everything right, you're crossing your T's and dotting all your I's. That's what's going to not only gives you, like I said, the legitimacy, but the longevity.
Yeah, there's a reference I always tell people, right, where if you're building the foundation of a house, right, and you don't set up the pieces right, something small is going to tip it over.
Yeah,
that's deep.
Yeah, I like that analogy because, I mean, if you don't set that foundation, what can you build off of?
What can you build off of?
Because it's like this. Your career, it's like a house. You got to keep reinventing yourself. It's important because if you don't reinvent yourselves, you won't have that. Your fans will lose sight of you too. You know what I mean? And it's easy. It's easy for artists to let that slip away because at the end of the day, your fans are going to be your most important.
And I'll be real with you. I might be going against what you're saying because I think reinventing is all fine and dandy, especially when you're looking at marketing and business. But if you have a product, a strong product, you don't have to reinvent anything. Now, I mean, you may, if you want to do some things to add or change or finesse for progression's sake, that's fine. But I don't think the reinventing is as much as just who you are and staying true to who that is. I always tell my kids who are into music, I always tell them, because, a lot of times, especially young people, they're like, oh, if I don't get this, I'm going to lose my window of opportunity. Da, da, da. But you just have to stay the course and do what you love and love what you do. Don't let other people dictate to you what you perceive as your success.
Yeah.
And success, you know what success is as opposed to failure? Mm-hmm. Not doing nothing.
Not doing nothing.
Sitting there. And you're not doing that. You are moving forward. So, I mean, it's not so much about reinventing as much as it is about presenting yourself. And he is presenting himself. And he is comfortable in who he is, mm-hmm. and ready for the world to hear it, obviously.
Let me ask you this. When you got into, you say you did battle rap and all that, was this the era where SoundCloud kind of came in effect, or was it kind of before that, or right around the time? What time was this when this all kicked off?
I want to make sure it's very clear. I could still do it.
Oh, okay.
So I songwrite now more than I do any kind of freestyle battles, battle rap, or anything like that. But it was one competition, and it was in 2015.
Okay.
So I've always kind of in high school and with my cousins and whatnot, we've always kind of battle rapped each other and figured out how to grind each other's gears, so to speak, right? But I took it serious for one competition. And it was for the radio, and it worked out, and it was very, very, very unique experience. But that's not something I've always dabbled into, so to speak. It was just like a one-off thing. But I have the ability to freestyle. I have the ability to battle rap. It's just I'd rather focus on actually creating music. Yeah. I mean, and then this era is so good. It's so unique because it's more of a visual thing now. So I feel like depending on how good you did or whatnot, you can see your progress versus then just hear it. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like too. It's just, yeah.
And let me tell you about this new generation of kids. Since I've been doing this shit full time.
You good?
Since I've been running hip hop period since 2009, there's probably been 4 or 5 or 6 generations of rappers come and go.
Yeah.
Because technology has changed so fast too. And I was in 2 meetings, one with Joe a couple days ago, and I went to one today. And 2 different diverse groups of individuals, 2 different diverse groups of music, but the bottom line was still the same. They understood the business, and they know that it's a business. And the meeting I went in today, they were like, "We ready to become businessmen."
Yeah.
That was their conversation. So it's a whole nother level because they understand the power of independence.
Yeah.
So once they have confidence and they realize that they have art that and there's a market, it's a wrap, man. These kids can learn everything they need to learn.
And it's
man.
right at your.
They can read. It's a wrap.
And it's right at your fingertips. That's the thing. See,
but these young people have. I mean, we had it too, but they got that confidence.
Yeah.
They step out like whatever, and they boldly step out. I mean, that's what I've been seeing. So, I mean,
and I was saying all of that, Robyn, to say just in the short time that I've known Joe, I've seen the progression. When someone, you can tell the difference from when someone takes it serious and they're committed.
Yeah.
And then you can tell when someone is just involved and they dabble in it and they practice and it's a hobby.
Yeah.
He's committed. Because the conversation we had a year ago versus the conversation we had the other night, it was like going from high school to a college graduate in the music business. you can see the progression. He went from just being an artist putting out a mixtape
Yeah.
to running events and doing, you know what I'm saying? So his knowledge and understanding of what it takes to expand the brand is key. And that's what a lot of these young artists are realizing today.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, what does your family, friends, counterparts, associates, those people around you, what do they think about what you're doing?
So my biggest goal is to always command the respect of my peers,
Right.
whatever room I step into,
Right.
and let them know that I'm always there to give them advice if they want it. And that's how I kind of gauge what they think about me, right? So over the last year, I've been able to gauge how much I'm improving based off of walking into a room and seeing who comes up to me and speaks to me. And thankfully, it's growing and growing and growing. But I think the main thing that really kind of demanded the respect of my peers is how seriously I took my visuals.
Right.
So
Right.
music videos on YouTube.
Right.
Go and look at any of them. I go full scale productions. I'm sorry for sounding cocky. I don't miss when it comes to my music videos. Like, there's always unique settings. There's always something new going on. And I think that's what's really making my peers start to respect me way more, is they see the amount of effort I'm putting into everything.
Well, it's cocky versus assured.
Yeah.
Self-assured. And
Yeah.
you are self-assured. And I think what I gather from what you just said is you're serious about your business.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a respect in that. So if people wanted to get in touch with you, if people want to follow you, they want to catch your videos, where would they go to find you?
So if you go on YouTube and search Joe space E, you'll see me there. I should be the first person that pops up.
Joe,
What's up? I'm sorry.
spell it.
JOE space EID. So that's on YouTube. On Instagram, it's JOE space EID. On Facebook, it's JOE space EID. Twitter, unfortunately, there's already a Joe Eid on Twitter. So it is JOE _ EID with the number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
But you could find me on just about everything with Joe Eid.
Okay, got it. And YouTube as well?
Yes.
Are you dropping your music on like Spotify? Like, how's your distribution work for that? Okay.
I got Spotify,
Apple, Tidal.
Music, everything you think of. I'm on all the platforms.
Okay, excellent.
Cool.
Was there anybody you wanted to shout out?
Shout out to my team. My team's doing a really, really good job. It's beautiful because you're putting in a lot of work with a lot of people, and you're seeing the results of all the work we're putting in. Shout out to who I kind of mentioned earlier already. TV shows, Lone 7, Deuces the Second, Najee Fargan, Anderson One. So I appreciate y'all. Keep on working.
Yes.
Big things are coming soon.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to listen to your songs again, and then we're going to transition out with 15 minutes of fire. I think you were going to say something.
I'm finna say, just keep dropping jewels, dropping some music.
Yeah.
We love fire music.
Yes, indeed.
From our indie artists. Yes.
Yeah, you are. I feel a sense of excitement when I talk to you. I don't know what it is, but it's resonating with me through the airwaves and through the phone. And I can't wait to see you on stage accepting those awards and saying, hey, we got them first.
Yeah, for real. Receipts are here.
And I'll tell you what, I already know in the back of my mind, this is like what I'm doing is the start of something beautiful. So,
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys seeing my confidence.
Yes,
sir.
indeed. And Bridge from Hip Hop Period, please keep bringing us these jewels. Please do, and dropping all these nuggets. Please do.
You already know, for sure.
All right, well, you've been listening to Lavish Connections Radio. We have been interviewing featured artiste and writer and content creator Joe Eid. So we're going to listen to a couple of cuts from Joe Eid again and then go into our 15 minutes of fire.
can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. Yeah, my eyes were low, pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Peeping designer, she digging my clothes. Baby, we out of control. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. My eyes were low, pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Supermodels, they digging my clothes. I'ma take them home. Panamera with views panoramic. Put out the sunroof, the feeling dynamic. Throwing bands at the sky, feeling lavish. Found my spot from Caesar's Palace. Feeling the vibe, I'm stuck in your mind. My head in your throat for a ride. Throw that ass back to my side. Love or drug, don't overdose with my pride. Is it one night or for life? I know better, that's a lie. On to the next, my flex on my check. Always rising with the times. Crystals and diamonds, I'm buying, they blinding. Eventful will climb inside, wave will be shining. VV's for my lady, if she don't switch up daily. Just want to go with me, not talking Tom Brady. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. Yeah, my eyes were low, pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Peeping designer, she digging my clothes. Baby, we out of control. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. My eyes were low, pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Supermodels, they digging my clothes. I'ma take them home.
For sure, pulling up in the Hellcat in the city, she slid just to give me the dope. Next day I might just pull up in the Bentley, I swear I'll be doing the most. My diamonds hitting, my swagger is tripping, get blinded if you get too close. Let's make a toast, really I'm here just to brag in the boast. Oh, that's your hoe, yeah, she see me, she froze. But really my nigga, she see me, she chose. I knew at that moment she's ready to go. Nigga, it's over, she ain't coming back. She left cause you broke and she like how I stroke. She seen all this money, she ain't coming home.
Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. Yeah, my eyes were low, pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Peeping designer, she digging my clothes. Baby, we out of control. Baby, can you feel the vibes? Take a look in my eyes. My eyes were low, pop a bottle, then I'm on the go. Supermodels, they digging my clothes. I'ma take them home. See that big smile, nice style with fire conversation. Mine is worthwhile, so versatile. God's finest, true creation. This ain't you, dang, I'm missing you, man. Got those curves to match your temple. It wasn't accidental. Got the nerve to call out people if they try to change your mental. I'm feeling you, man, I'm feeling you, dang. Beauty queen, you're a goddess, flawless, to be honest, conscious of all of my progress. Man, can't take you away, just want you here for the day, just want your neck that I taste. Oh, colorful when outside the sky's gray, wonderful with all that foreplay. Comfortable, want you always in my place Monday through Sunday. Elegant, intelligent, so relevant, catching my energy and element. Development of my conscious and your subconscious, becoming one so feelings can be delicate. Love for each other getting so evident. Gotta take the noise out the room, the elephants. A resident of my mind, so when you're mad, just remember I will always think you are eloquent. Big smile, nice style with fire conversation. Mine is worthwhile, so versatile. God's finest, true creation. This ain't you, dang, I'm missing you, man. Got those curves to match your temple. It wasn't accidental. Got the nerve to call out people if they try to change your mental. I'm feeling you, man, I'm feeling you, dang.
your husband while I lay in the sand. Gotta get up to get ready. Everybody's coming, the party's jumping. I got my shades on, another sunny days and clear blue skies. Gotta get up to get ready. Everybody's coming, the party's jumping. Yeah. Headed to the cookout. Lay back, get a drink now. Gotta get it in before the summer goes away. Headed to the cookout. Hey y'all, summertime, summertime. Time for us to have a ball. Hanging at the park until it gets dark.
Can't even see that shot.
Do you remember?
Let me ask you a question there, shorty. Bust it. You ever seen the sun eclipsing? Sitting on the stoop, simply reminiscing. Eagerly waiting for that summer tradition. It's hot out, so don't stay stuck in the kitchen. Cause June's for lagoons and July's got flyer. All the lovely ladies wearing all the right attire. Gotta enjoy the summer right before the time expires. I don't know what it is, but I ain't never getting tired. Gotta join an after party cause I'm feeling wired. I'm drunk, I feel as if I'm singing with the choir. Cause I don't wanna let my buzz go. And I'ma be damn if I let that summer go without hitting that beach or the swimming pool or just open the fire hydrant. Yeah, that's cool. It's up to you if you wanna make that party last. But time's now, so go and have a blast.
Gotta get it in before the summer goes away. Hey y'all, summertime, summertime. Time for us to have a ball. Hanging at the park until it gets dark. Hey y'all, can't feel
Doing 80 on the police. I can't let them push up on me. Kinda like they know me, but I can't let them push up on me. I can't let them push up on me. I can't let them push up on me. I gave them drip, these niggas on me. Oh God, I think these niggas on me. You think them hitters on that codeine? The way they pull up on you slowly. My top baby, she a savage. She ain't never touch on nothing lesser than the baddest. No, bought that so many carrots. They got her topping around like she a rabbit. I used to dwell on all my losses, but I can't no more. Thumbing through them hundreds like I can't go, bro. I know the judge gon' try to judge me, so I paint go wrong. No point in tryna get me caught because I ain't gon' go. Doing 180 on the police. I can't let them push up on me. They keep acting like they know me. I can't let them push up on me. You say it's up, that's what it's gon' be. I can't let them push up on me. Got what they talking, gotta show me. Cause I can't let them push up on me. If it's really smoking, pull up on me. Won't play them games, I know you not my homie. You wasn't around when we was hungry. It was just me, Tay-Way, Woodine, and we was 4D. I swear them trenches made it stop playing around. Gotta be prepared, you gotta spread around. And if you ain't with it, then you need to stop playing around. You get jammed up, you better not make a sound. Cause I wake up early just to feed my hitters. I'ma be right here, figure down on everything. From Cincinnati where we eat round killers. Gotta see round killers where the streets hold where they bring. Going 180 on the police. I can't let them push up on me. They keep acting like they know me. I can't let them push up on me. You say it's up, that's what it's gon' be. I can't let them push up on me. Now what they talking, gotta show me. Cause I can't let them push up on me. Doing 180 on the police. I can't let them push up on me. They keep acting like they know me. I can't let them push up on me. You say it's up, that's what it's gon' be. I can't let them push up on me. Now what they talking, gotta show me. Cause I can't let them push up on me.
Ain't no way I'ma lose. The best thing to happen told me being narcissistic when I know that you got me through some of the toughest times. When I thought I was doomed, you helped me open my eyes to try to see better view. I know you're more than perfect. I know you're more than worth the way I treat you when I know I need you way more than her. Times I don't understand how your love can be earned. Tired of putting you last, girl, I'm putting you first. Oh, I know that you get tired of being alone. I know that you want me to come home, and I know that you probably miss it how I used to rub and come kiss on your body. Baby, I'm putting you first, I ain't putting you last. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, you should get an A+, you ahead of your class. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Killing them, catch your body cause you on your back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sending them, I know you and me was a match. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me be in shine tonight. Only wanna treat you right. Keep you warm when you cold at night. Make you smile, I'll be your delight. Hanging on to our love, I won't let it go unless you let her. Now that I know that I've been fucking up, I'm making decisions to do. Ain't no way I'ma lose. The best thing to happen told me being narcissistic when I know that you got me through some of the toughest times.